Hello and welcome to round 16 here in Singapore. Let's start the race. I have some controversial stuff to talk about in this video. But first we'll have a look at the intro.
Against the spectacular backdrop of the Singapore skyline, Formula One returns once again to do battle in what tends to become something of an endurance race, with the notorious sauna-like temperatures in the cockpit making for an extremely physically challenging Grand Prix. The Marina Bay Street Circuit then has 23 corners, 13 to the left and 10 to the right, taking us a total of 3.1 miles around the landmarks of downtown Singapore. An average lap speed around here, just 107 miles per hour. Anthony Davidson joins me again for the race today. Let's talk about Lee. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances, but what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another great race today.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lee lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Vettel, Verstappen, Sergio Perez, and Hamilton, Norris, Bottas, Rosberg, and Daniel Ricciardo, Ocon, Gasly, Lance Stroll, and Russell, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Yuki Tsunoda, and Mick Schumacher, Latifi, Sainz. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Alesi and Nikita Mazepin. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Right. Let's do the formation lap. Fewer updates.
Okay, copy that. No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good. The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Right.
Okay, we're hitting the rated limits on the MGU-H. The power unit is going to be more prone to overheating.
Now, before Jeff really interrupts me, right, the conversation in today's video. Yesterday's Grand Prix, Max Verstappen wins. Lewis Hamilton congratulates him. Toto Wolff is now being a dickhead and moaning to the FIA, and he's going to go above the FIA to make a formal complaint about the safety car. Now, is it me, or is Toto Wolff a complete and utter fucking spoon who's fucking crying about some sort of incident with a safety car? Crying because he's not getting the top money of a world champion? For me, Max Verstappen deserves to win, and he should be still crowned champion. But I've got a feeling now the FIA are going to overturn Max's decision, and they're going to give it to...
The energy store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
Yeah, I can see Max Verstappen being overturned and Lewis Hamilton winning an 8th World Championship due to the courts. Now, I have the courts have got some dignity and some fucking common sense and leave it as Max Verstappen, because it's been over 30 years since Honda won a World Championship. The last time they won it was with McLaren, Ayrton Senna, 1991. What a way for Honda to bow out the Formula 1 by winning a Drivers' Championship. So, I don't understand why Toto Wolff, like I say, he's being a proper crybaby. But I'm going to have to keep looking at Google and the BBC Sports app to find out if Hamilton is going to actually be classed as world champion. I can't believe it. I'm absolutely fuming with Toto Wolff. Because if the FIA go with Hamilton in favour, they're going to deduct points off Max Verstappen. I don't know how many points that will be, but it's going to be a handful of points that's going to cost him. It really pisses me off that Toto Wolff has to go above somebody to go and get a result in his favour.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Right. My engine's looking rather bad. I'm not smoking now, so that's a bonus. By the end of the race, I think my engine will be up in smoke. But I am hoping that I can keep this, like I say, until the end of the race. I'm putting the new MGU-H and energy store system in, ready for Japan. So I'm just hoping, pardon me, I'm just hoping I can actually do this. I just can't believe that, like I say, Toto Wolff really done with him. But on a brighter note,
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. We're leading our teammate by 11.7 seconds.
well, like I say, on a good note though,
Got that confirmed.
At least I'm seeing my brother today. So that's good. But the thing is, though, when I've seen my brother, he's not watched the 1966 Batman movie with Adam West and Burt Ward. So I took that with me today, and I tell you what, it was a crack. He enjoyed watching it. I've seen it multiple times, and I now again re-own it on DVD. So yeah, but like I say, my mum and dad have got me the DVD box sets of the 1966 complete collection of Batman with Adam West. So yeah, I'll be having a Batman marathon at some point. Because I think the movie is actually set between season 1 and season 2. So yeah,
A new strategy.
it'd be pretty good. But like I say, I'm just dead chuffed. I'm hoping that Boris Johnson doesn't close down the UK at Christmas. Because me and my brother are looking forward to seeing mum and dad on Christmas Day, because we'll be walking around the Arboretum for about an hour or so. So I am looking forward to that. But I can see a lot of issues with Boris Johnson closing England down with this what is it, the Omicron coronavirus offspring. But yeah, it's one of them things. But the thing is, if Boris Johnson does close England down for Christmas, where no one can meet, we aren't going to be happy. Because me and my brother, we haven't seen my mum and dad properly for 2 years. I see them every second Thursday when I'm doing little errands here and there for them. I spend 20 minutes outside the front door talking to my mum and dad. But it's the same now as talking to them and sitting in their house for like 3 or 4 hours. So I'm hoping, like I say, Boris Johnson doesn't close England down for Christmas. Because if he does, it'll be a piss take. Because everybody from the age of 40 up now have had the booster for the pandemic. And he wants everybody done by Christmas, which is in literally 2 weeks. But I ain't had my second jab for over I ain't 6 months into my second jab. So my jab is either January or February for my booster. And the kids are still not being jabbed while they're at school.
In this lap, push now.
So yeah, I've always said that the kids needed their jabs, because the coronavirus is actually being spread in our schools by the kids. Because some kids don't show symptoms, and when some kids do, you know, they have to have 2 weeks off.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
So it's just ridiculous. But there's speculation now that Boris might resign. But if Boris resigns, whoever takes charge, they're going to be in Queer Street. So I'm hoping Boris stays in.
Check.
I just hope Boris stays in power until he's elected out. Because I'll tell you now, I will, if I wanted to vote, I'd vote for Boris again. Now I say I don't do politics, I don't do religion, but I will say this, I'm on politics, so no matter what politician we have in at 10 Downing Street to be Prime Minister, they will never fix Thatcher's Britain. That has been since the 70s. And Thatcherism privatised everything, where you could work 7 days a week. You have to be contacted 7 days a week. And that's a piss take, and that's been since the 70s. And not one Prime Minister has fucking put that out of commission. Right, we're in for the pits. Let's go. Ocon's on mediums. Interesting. Now, how Rosberg coming in this lap? What if he does? He does, because there's a big enough gap that this team will be ready. Let's see. 2.1. Come on. 2.1. 2.1. 2.5. 2.5.
Nico has come into the pits. He's in the pit lane now. Pit
Thought he'll
strategy
come in.
complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Cheeky bastard coming in this lap. He should have stayed out for an extra lap. But let's see what he puts on. Oh, he puts mediums on. He learned from last race. That was a pissed out yesterday's race was. Russia. Where he went on to the hard compounded tyres. I've had a few people comment on that video actually. Who know me in real life, they said Von Round was fucking good. But I only went when I need to rant, but my FIFA that's been really blowing up at the moment because of the way I am with FIFA. But Ocon is in front of me. Let's see if I can catch him before he goes into the pits. Right, we are doing well. We are doing tremendously well. I'm going to sneeze and I don't want to sneeze. Oh god, I'm going to have to pause the game, I think. No, I won't. Fucking hell. Sorry about that. Tried not to sneeze, but I fucking sneezed. Go on. I got DRS. Right, next part of DRS, I'll have him.
Gap to teammate behind is 21.4 seconds.
Ocon is really becoming a mobile chicane. But this is where I want him. See you later, Ocon. Here's a bit of overtake, just use all the overtake I've got. There we go. Just cruise and then accelerate. I'm surprised I don't get underfloor damage with that curb. Right, I'm going to try and save now as much as ERS as possible. There we're looking. Not really 80% yet, so I'm surprised I ain't, like I say, my car should be smoking, but it's not. So yeah, energy store 72%. See, if the energy store wasn't really an issue, I would keep it until it goes to 80, but it's not very good. The wheel spin's real. Oh, holy moly. Yeah, I haven't got overtake on, so I don't know why my back end's sliding. I may not like this tyre actually. Unless it's the front left that's causing issues. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this whole entire lap. Run wide. Yeah, the wall is yellow.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Okay, so the wall is yellow on the front right. Right, let's have a look. I'm curious. Yeah, the front right internal heat is way cooked. Okay. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Right. Let's see what's cooking now. I know my tyre temps are all over the place on this game. Courtesy of some setups. Pardon me. Right, I can't. Yeah, again, the front right. The front right is literally cooking. Yeah, that's interesting. Rears, no problem with the rears. Yeah, nothing on the rears, just the front right. I wonder what the front right's playing up and not the front left, because the front left technically takes most of the corners. Right. Yeah, it's the front right that's causing a little bit of
That
issue.
was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Yeah, the front right is actually causing a lot of issues. Right. Just a bit of overtake. Yeah, I don't get that. Back end wants to slide. Right, turn over, take off. 5 laps to go, that's not too bad. Right. Yeah, it's the front right that's really causing issues. Right in the back end now. Like I say, I am very surprised that I haven't got floor damage with some of these curbs.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
5 laps to film, we've got 4 laps to go. Right. Okay. Well, at least now the tyres are okay. Yeah, actually, how is tyre wear? 1% higher than the front left. Yeah, the front right's fucked. But I don't mind now. Maybe if I was on harder compound tyres that wouldn't be an issue. But I hate doing that. Ocon has finally pitted. Leclerc is now in 5th. I hope Rosberg is in 6th. Teammate status.
We're leading our teammate by 40.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 11th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 47.6.
Why are they in 11th? 11th. Rosberg should be in the points on this circuit. That's just BS. Right, 3 laps to go. The acceleration is amazing. Here we go. Right. We can accelerate. Here we go.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Let's rock and roll. 2 laps to go. I'll take a shortcut. Bounce over that.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
I'm making sure I get the fastest lap of the race.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Right, final lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
Yeah, we dominated this race. Let's see if my teammates anywhere. Teammate status.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Teammates.
There's interference.
Teammate status.
They're on old mediums. They're in 10th. The time last lap was a 1:44.1.
So Rosberg's in 10th. It's an utter joke. And a VRS. But I don't care. Last few corners. Can't believe how fast this track has gone by. Right. Here we go. Bounce over. Win.
Superb driving. That's the race win.
That's a spectacular victory then, and with it, the championship is secure. It's been a magnificent season, and they thoroughly deserve the cheers of the crowd here today. So, Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions, and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today, and the results speak for themselves.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Carlos Sainz certainly wasn't someone to scoff about. His ability to follow race strategies throughout with pinpoint precision has to be commended.
Let's move on to the constructors. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
So Rosberg gets 9th in the end. That's good. Right, let's advance.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it? Was today a good day for you? What could have gone better? So talk us through what happened between you and your rival today.
Appreciate your time.
Right. Let's have a look what was up to now. Quality control is going to be done. Right, that's now giving me 4 mil. That's good. Right, let's advance.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
2, 4, 6, 7 races left. Wow. Okay. Right. I am going to end my video here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Yeah, please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications. And until next one, I'll see you all later. Bye.